I think the most pressing issue that the world has to tackle is global warming. I think another thing that's very important is also international and national financial regulation. And then the third problem, maybe that should actually be the first problem, is world peace. So I think all three of these are extremely important. And I feel that it's always good to get people from different countries together, especially different people who do not necessarily talk together naturally. That the way that international and national and even private problems are resolved is when people talk together as friends. And so there are many examples where people, because they knew each other and because they were friends, they were able to resolve difficult issues where there were conflicts of interest just by talking together and seeing each other's point of view and understanding each other's point of view. Then you can reach a compromise, you know? This is something that's done in families all the time. So every day, brothers and brothers, they tend to meet, and sisters, they tend to have agreements, and then they live happily ever after. Part of the solution that I propose is, in some sense, getting together. I think it is that if everybody views each other more as friends, and we have many friends and we have friends in different categories, then in fact we can resolve these issues. And somehow it's very important to see the other person's point of view. And then when you see the other person's point of view, the appropriate morality is you want them to be happy with the solution that comes out. And that works out because, in fact, if they give you something, they're going to be happy with that. So, in fact, you can reach good solutions. And I feel that's largely what this session is about, what this meeting, Global Solutions, is all about. It's getting people together, people talk, they see each other's point of view, and then when we see each other's point of view, nationally, internationally, as people, as friends, then in fact we can resolve things. And to give you one example, it turned out, and I won't go into the details of that Nehru and Mountbatten were friends. They had made friends during World War II when Nehru came to Singapore. But then when India was being divided between Pakistan and India, that Mountbatten was able to ask Nehru whether this was a fair division, what he was proposing. And Nehru said, no, you should change the borders ever so slightly in Punjab, and that would help things. And that really helped the subsequent peace between India and Pakistan and made the division of India much more peaceful than it was. And gradually the difficulties have diminished between India and Pakistan since then. Oh, I think this is a great endeavor. Usually what people do is they do analysis of how the world is. But beyond analysis, we need to know what that analysis implies. What are the solutions? And so this is actually one of the unique conferences I've ever been to where people say, okay, we've done all the analysis, we've done that at home, now we come in together and we think about where does that lead? What are the solutions and how do we come to them?